So I sort of already unboxed it, but I just wanted to do a little show and tell. My channel's been a little dead recently, and that's because my training's just really, how do you say, I've been getting hurt and being silly. But this new purchase actually completely eliminates the need to even worry about that, because it basically replaces the muscles that I keep hurting, which is my pecs. So anyway, I got secondhand, but really excited with this purchase, the Metal Pro Bash bencher shirt, and I am like completely floored at how ridiculous this thing is. I used to bench in a double denim, which you could, like, you know, hose it down and it would give it a little stretch. But this thing, it feels like you're hitting a brick wall. Metal, I've had their briefs before, and their material, I don't know how to explain it. It is just much. It always like seemed to me like it had this weird like foam middle layer. So like even a single ply was like really kind of a double ply. But this is like, I don't know if they're double plies or even triple ply. I was trying to feel the plies on one of them, and I think this is the one. And there's a distinct third layer in there. So this is like a really advanced shirt, but this is a metal size 50. I'm about 200 pounds right now, maybe just a bit shy of that. And whoever had it before me had probably a little larger arms, which I can work on to get more advanced with this shirt. But you can see it slides on like super easy. But man, this thing is awesome. It feels like you just are hitting a brick wall. And this with the collar like even pretty high up, which this one has a pretty aggressive cut collar. But the chest plate I don't feel is like overly aggressive. It's probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 inches, which is okay, I think, with how loose it is. But I'm getting in like, with just like messing around with the bar, I'm getting around like, I think like 4 3-board territory. And so I know there's a lot of difference between that and touching, but I'm really excited to start playing around with this maybe in a week or so. See how my pec does, but anyway, really cool purchase. I never benched in metal before. I had some Inzer shirts back when like the Rage X was kind of a bigger shirt and stuff, and I want to say I had no, it wasn't me. I didn't have one of their single ply Inzers denims, but I had a Jenny's denim shirt, which was awesome. Jenny Phillips makes amazing gear, but I'm pretty pumped to really get into this bad boy. This is a size 50, which is about right for me. I don't feel the need to even have this bad boy taken in. It's got a little age to it, but I'm super pumped to try some metal bench gear. Their briefs are amazing. But anyway, got 2 of them basically for just under $100, and these will definitely last me a good while until I put some more size on. But really pumped to try these out. This is just a super aggressive shirt. I guess I could put it on and see what it fits like. They are open back, which I've sort of become a little bit, how do you say, not a fan of in recent times, just because it doesn't look super professional. And when lay people are seeing people doing powerlifting, they usually, that's like one of the things people are like, what the heck's going on here? But anyway, I can, you know, I could always maybe get a stretchy back added to it, and you know, like a real loose one, and still be legal. But I don't know if it's like it slides right on. Obviously, the arms are not like tough at all, but you know, I pulled it where the kind of the shoulder cup there actually does make the corner around my shoulder, and tried to touch a second ago with just a bar. And the sleeves are maybe just a hair short, which is, you know, whatever. But you see, it's a nice little shirt. I can't even imagine what it'd be like to like really pimp this thing out. I bet it would take me like 1,000 pounds to touch. But really pumped with this shirt. I'm ready to really throw some weights on it. I guess I'll video it so I can see how close I get. Oh, nipples. That's all I got. Like a brick wall. It's crazy. But anyway, pretty pumped about it. Great purchase, I think. Really lucked out on that price. Anyway, So just recap, the short version was 10 sets of 10 on decline pec flies. It's probably at a 20-degree decline for the flies. Then I followed that up with some just plate hole, 25-pound plate tricep extensions, or skull crushers rather, for 3 sets of 25. Just kind of burnout reps there, and then I did some fiddled around with trying to do sort of a T-bar, almost standing shrug row thing, and I was just basically out of steam at that point. Just had kind of a loaded afternoon, and was really trying to figure out this pec rehab thing. The old injury is perfect, but the new side, very similar in the location and type of pain, and also the same sensation when injured, sort of a little bit of ripping feeling. So it seems to be at least balanced side to side. So thinking here going forward to rehab this is going to be to do some very sub maximal rep ranges with higher reps, and then do sort of a progressive overload over the following weeks and months until the pecs are really a strong feature of my upper body, and they're not so easily strained. I think they're just weak. So I'm not going to be pushing things to failure for like trying to get the best muscle growth. Just going to be focusing on pure strength and hoping that the tendons catch up, because it seems to be where the issue is. It's deeper in the shoulder mainly, on the pec attachments. So I think that's the issue. So very simple today. I was really excited to get my new bench shirts. So I want to get healthy enough to use them. And so that's going to be the plan going forward.